Hi, everyone. I wanted to talk a little about how to help students who are struggling to choose a major and best practices for helping them sort through their options. So the first thing is, it's not unusual, as we've talked about before, for students to struggle with deciding what it is they're going to major in college. And studies show that often students get to college and change their mind about what they're going to major in. And in fact, depending on the study, 50 to 80% of students might change their mind at least once while they're in college. And remember that in the US system, often what a student chooses to major in isn't the same as their future career. So there are some pre-professional areas like engineering and business and the arts where students tend to go into the field that they major in, but many students will choose to major in a field which may or may not be the same as what they do for a living. A good example is because pre-med is not a major. There are many pre-med students who might major in humanities or social sciences, even with the intention to go to medical school and, who are taking classes to prep for medical school alongside their major. Ideally, in thinking about a path, a major path for students, you want to encourage them to lean into their interests. So what are they curious about? What do they enjoy thinking about and exploring outside of the requirements of their classes? But there are some best practices in terms of choosing which major a student will express interest in on the applications that students and parents should be aware of. First, academic preparation that aligns to the area of study is very important. So this is especially true with STEM-heavy subjects like engineering and computer science. If a student doesn't have the math preparation, it's going to be very hard for them to get into these programs. Students should aim to, by senior year, at least have the first level of calculus on their transcript. Ideally, they should aim to get to calculus BC or multivariable calculus if possible. Engineers are also going to need, good science preparation, in particular physics and chemistry. Ideally, taking these courses at a more rigorous level. If students don't have a STEM background, it's probably going to be best for them to apply to majors outside of engineering and computer science. And depending on how selective the program, business programs will also need rigor in STEM. And also, it's a very good idea to have higher level English for business programs as well. There should be clear evidence of a student's interest in their intended major in a student's extracurricular profile. We've talked about this already. It's especially important for narrower and pre-professional majors like engineering, business, the visual arts, the performing arts, architecture, film. Any program that falls outside of a college of liberal arts will be looking for highly tailored applicants who have participated in activities in high schools that demonstrate they're serious about their intended field. For other areas within the School of Liberal Arts, so that could be the social sciences, the humanities, the natural sciences, the arts, etc., students should lean into their interests by taking rigorous coursework and by exploring their areas outside of the classroom. So for students who are unsure about what they want and are applying to the liberal arts, it's still smart to take as much rigor as comfortable to still perform well and to lean into their interests. So again, what intellectual questions inspire them? What do they love to do? Students can apply to areas related to these questions and these inquiries, even if they think they may change their mind when they get to college, because it's very easy within liberal arts to switch majors once a student has enrolled. We also encourage students to talk to professionals to help them sort through these questions. So their school counselor at their high school, the Kyros student success managers that they work with, and other educators from the Kyros site. Everyone here is around to help the students figure out what it is they might want to pursue and how to best go about it.